friends, you're watching Mimi's Mixed Bag. I'm a Mimi to 3 little ones. My channel is pretty much a mixed bag. I do lots of DIY, seasonal decor, thrift hauls, and some upcycles and things like that. If that is your kind of thing, please consider subscribing. But today I am participating in Hillary of Old World Home, her $5 Goodwill challenge. I kind of consider myself a veteran participant since the beginning, and it's always a lot of fun to see what people can find for $5 and use in their home. So for my $5, I went to an indoor flea market that's very close to my home. It's somewhere that I don't frequent very often because they're not very busy and I just don't see new things. Here's what I found. For $2.50, the package was ripped, but they've never been opened, and it is a pair of exterior shutters. And they are vinyl, and they've kind of wood grain. And I saw something on Pinterest not too terribly long ago using these in a very unconventional way. So this is what I'm going to do with mine. So I'm going to go move to a little bit bigger workspace and show you what I'm going to do with these. Okay, we're here on my kitchen counter now, and I took them out of the package, and I'm just going to throw this part of it away. But I just want you to know that these two shutters are 15 by 23 if you're curious. But what I'm going to do with these two shutters is I'm going to create a fall tablescape, and they're going to serve as my table runner. Because my table is dark cherry brownish color, I need to create some contrast with these shutters. If not, they would just kind of blend in. Is I'm going to dry brush these shutters, and if you don't know what dry brushing is, it's just exactly that. You dip your brush into the paint and dry it off to where there's just almost no paint on it whatsoever, and then you just kind of rub it on whatever you are doing, and it just kind of gives it an aged look or just kind of a dry brush look. But it's really easy. You really can't mess it up, and especially this kind of paint, little cheap 50-cent craft paint, you can wipe it off, and you know, if you get too much in certain areas. So you see, I'm just rubbing it on, and I'm not sure how light I want to make my shutters, but I'm just going to keep dry brushing until I get the lightness that I want. I'm going to do these with both shutters, and I'll show you when I get done. That took about 10 minutes and about a thimble's worth of paint, and this is exactly the contrast I was going for. And before I style them on the table, I want to show you what I'm going to use on top of it. What you're looking at here are a few of my centerpieces that are going to be on the tables of a craft night here at my house in a few weeks. And I thought they were so cute, and I thought I would incorporate it with this challenge today. What you're going to need is some kind of peanut butter jar or a mason jar, and you're going to need a lunch sack. Well, what I did is I took that lunch sack and I just squeezed it together, wadded it up into the size of a baseball like 5 or 6 times, and then you get this wrinkled bag look. Not sure if I can do this one-handed or not, but once your bag is crinkled up like you want it, stick your container in there and just fold the bag down in the jar. Okay, and then all I did was just wrap some raffia around the jar, and it just kind of gives a little potted burlap sack look. Just really cute for fall. Along with these little Dollar Tree flowers in my jars and bags, this is what I'm going to style my shutters with. Friends, this is my shutter runner fall tablescape. I'm going to move around here so you can see that by putting these shutters down, it's just a blank canvas. There's a variety of things you could style this shutter with. I haven't decorated for fall yet, really, and so this is just some pumpkins I had on hand that I grabbed and stuck there. But you could use candles instead. You could use farmhouse beads. I just put some raffia there and some little fall leaves just to kind of fill in the empty space. But these little arrangements in the jars just worked out perfect. I love the look of it. It's so unexpected. And the more I look at it, I'm thinking if you just had a rectangle piece of wood and dry brushed it, you could get a very similar effect. So I hope this inspires you in some way and to look at things in a different way. I really appreciate you watching, and be sure and check out the other participants.